What are you up to?
Hoovering the daybed.
Hoovering the daybed.
With my long pole.
Exciting times.
Huh?
Exciting times.
That would sound like this thing.
You can tell that the sun's come out. We've had 2 beautiful days. Someone's very keen getting the daybed set up. Only use it twice a year.
Huh?
What? She's earwigging now. But in other news, my exciting parcel's arrived. Da, 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 da. Best purchase well, not every summer. The last one lasted for 3 summers, maybe 2 summers. You alright?
What's going on?
Doing an unboxing. Do, 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 do. Can you tell what it is yet?
Have we got a brew?
Yeah.
Where is it?
In the cupboard with all the other cleaning stuff. Let's get this bad boy out there and give it a test run. What more could you ask for? Well, I'll tell you what more you could ask for. Got a little surprise, a little gift. Cup holder as well. Summer sorted. Right. Unfortunately, we only have 2 days of summer each year, unless it's like last year and it was beautiful. So we're gonna have to make the most of this. That's it, Cinderella. Come on. Before you turn back into a pumpkin.
I do this job every year.
Yeah, I know, it's because it's your daybed.
Yeah.
If you want to use it, you need to clean it.
Yeah.
Oh, the spiders are escaping.
Where?
There's 3 just climbed over there.
Where?
Ooh.
Where are they?
Can you go and get me a drink so I can test out my cup holder?
No, go get yourself.
Oh.
Is this or is this not just the most ridiculous piece of apparatus you've ever seen?
Living a dream.
Where's your cup holder? Oh, you fixed it on?
Yep.
That's...
Ready for you to go and make me a drink?
Huh? No, you can make your own drink. I've got work to do. Morning, everyone. So it is Thursday. I just realised I've just taken your little vlogging spot. Totally pinched his vlogging spot from yesterday. Yes, it's Thursday. I'm putting on my shoes. This is just riveting content, isn't it?
Did you use the daybed yesterday after all that effort?
Did I use the daybed? No. And I literally put the cover back on at the end of the day as late as possible. Right, yes, so today. I've been dreading today all week. In fact, I've been dreading today for the last month. Because Bean's got to go to the vets. And it's nothing serious. He's just going in for his teeth cleaning. We've said to you guys before that we have their teeth cleaned. Chihuahuas are infamous for having really bad teeth. And they can be miserable if they have, you know, like an abscess, or as anyone would be. It's not fun having an abscess. So we like to keep on top of it. We do all sorts of dental care on their teeth. We might have covered this topic in a doggy vlog. I can't actually remember. We have got plans for another doggy vlog very soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, Bean's teeth get the worst because he's the oldest. Bean's 15 now, and that's what worries me. He has a heart murmur. It's a stage 4 heart murmur. It's been a stage 4 heart murmur for a few years, since it was diagnosed. So it just makes me worry, because we took him in a month ago to have his teeth done, and our vet said that she would rather not do it then, and they've put him on some heart medication. But the heart medication seems to be making him sneeze a lot, and it's making him really lethargic. He's here running away because he knows he's got to have his lead on and say hello everybody. So he's sneezing this green slime, isn't it? Which is attractive, but also it just makes me worry. So yeah, not looking forward to today, but I trust our vet, and she always says to me, if anything, like when they put him under, he'll have a heart scan before he goes under for his teeth cleaning, but she always says if anything like crops up or if we're worried, we'll just wake him straight up. So yeah, but yeah, worried, very worried. But I'll let you guys know how we get on today. Right, we're back from the vets. Dropped Bean off. He seemed okay. He never likes going to the vets for obvious reasons, because it's never for anything fun. But our vet, she is really good and she gives him so many hugs and kisses. She proper butters him up, and we were laughing because she was saying, oh, he knows I'm buttering him up, but he also knows I'm going to have to take some of his teeth out. So we reported the sneezing and the slightly lethargicness to her, and she doesn't seem to think that'll be a problem. She thinks that could be teeth related, so it's a good thing that he's going in today. It's just now the awful waiting period throughout the day where I just wait to hear, you know, my phone go, and I know it's going to be her just telling me that he's had everything done and he's waking up and he's having some chicken and basically being treated like a king. So yeah, I am now just doing some around the house chores and washing the covers off the day bed. So I've just had to dismantle that completely so that I can wash the canopy thing that comes over. So that is my current job. Then I think I'm just gonna do some picture editing. I've got some bits and bobs to do on the laptop. And then hopefully by the time I'm done doing all of that kind of stuff, she will give me a call. Right, I've put all my bits and bobs in the wash. Slight change of plan. I've decided to do some impromptu baking. So my mum, I don't even think it was last year, I think it was the year before, for Christmas, bought me these cheat baking things. So basically all the ingredients you need to bake cookies is in this one little bottle jar thing. Yesterday we went out, did some food shopping, and I got some butter. So I've decided to finally use one of these bottle jar things. It says all you need to do is add butter. So I have to add the entire contents of this bottle into a bowl and containing 115 grams of creamed butter. Blend well to form stiff dough, divide into 14 equal parts on an ungreased baking tray. So that's what I'm going to do. Because baking, even if it's cheating baking, will keep my mind occupied. Look at that. I made a stiff dough, even if I don't really have the correct piece of apparatus. Now, the next stage is to get this out and put it on a baking tray, I think. That's a baking tray, isn't it? Let's give it a go. Needs a bit of a clean, but we'll give that a whirl. Would you look at those? Now, I can assure you my maths is not off. It's just that I decided to make bigger cookies because we only have one baking tray. So that's what's happening. These are going to go in the oven now. In my bake-off. Oh, I've only got one hand, haven't I? Hang on a minute. This has been preheated. Whew, hide and slide. In they go. I'm going to have to double check how long they're going in there for. But I am baking.
Someone must be really proud of their cookies because they've asked me to come down and film them. Gonna win a BAFTA for this. But before we get to the cookies, anyone who's watching from yesterday, please take a look at this. Literally had it less than a day and it's being used as a washing line.
I needed to dry my teeth out.
My special chair.
But I had to wash up all the things that I used because you tell me I have to wash up after myself. So I needed somewhere to dry my tea towels.
Bloody washing line, unbelievable. Come on, show us these cookies you're so proud of.
I think maybe they might have gone a bit wrong.
Doesn't surprise many of us.
I need a tea towel. In fact, not wrong, not wrong so much as
We can see a sneak peek through the window
I
because it's
might
glass.
have gone a bit large and made essentially now one giant cookie.
You can go big or go home.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it right.
But you're supposed to leave.
Yeah.
You're supposed to leave a space.
Yeah.
And mine has merged. This one has gone. Oh look, it's like the Olympic rings. These bottom ones. Oh, these bottom ones.
Probably going to be hot. I won't
Yes.
touch it without the tea towel.
Quite hard. Oh, ow. They're quite squishy still.
Did you just
should
swear?
they? Huh?
Did you just swear?
You'll beat that out.
It's just more work for me, Mrs.
They're
Stop touching it,
I
Wally brain.
thought I could eat them straight out the oven.
They do look very nice. I'm looking forward to having, I was going to say one, but like a cut off bit of
No,
the one.
These aren't for you.
Typical.
Right, we've just had the call from the vets to say that he's fine. They have found the source of his sneezing over the last couple of weeks. And it's because he had an infection behind one of his front canine teeth, or his only front canine tooth, because he had the other big one taken out last time. And that had gone up into his nasal cavity, which is kind of what they said this morning. So I feel better now that I know he's awake and he's come round from his anaesthetic. So the time now is 12:24. They've booked us a provisional appointment at 3. So unless we hear from them, because he is obviously a more high risk patient being older and having a stage 4 heart murmur, if we don't hear from them, we'll be going to pick him up at 3. And now I feel like I can relax a bit more. So I'm going to do a bit of work and yeah, just try and pass the time away before I get to see my little Bean. Look who we've got back. Hello, Bean. Hello, darling. Oh, look at this sorry face. Excuse me, this isn't your moment, it's Bean's. Yeah, so we've got the baby back. We just went to get him from the vets. I was going to vlog in the car once we picked him up, but as you might be able to tell from my rather reddened face, I got a bit upset because when we went in the vets, the candle was lit, and I don't do very well when the candle is lit. So yeah, we just got in the car and I pretty much cried the entire way home whilst just holding Bean as tight as I could. So he's home now. He's had 3 teeth out, which I actually thought he'd have more out, but I don't really think he's got that many teeth left, to be honest. He's got lots of antibiotics and painkillers, and he seems quite sprightly actually. He was in there for longer than what these guys normally are, like in terms of recovery. He's probably had a few more hours for them to keep an eye on him, but as I said earlier, that's probably because he's higher risk. But yeah, he looks good. We got some ham and cheese, plastic cheese, you know, like burger cheese in the little wrappers on the way home, because he's got some antibiotic tablets that he needs to take and he's not going to like them, so we've got him ham and cheese. But it's just nice to have him home. Hello everyone, happy Sunday, end of the week, and also Game of Thrones, the final episode tonight. Very exciting stuff. Right, now, what I thought I would do this morning / early afternoon is go through some of my beauty stuff, because you guys, or some of you guys at least, have been wanting a little cruelty-free update. So as you can see, we're in my bathroom, and those of you who have seen any of my vlogs and beauty things before will be familiar with my 2 little glass shelves. So these have changed quite a lot over the last few months. So I've discovered some new brands like this. This is actually a recent discovery. This is a like completely natural deodorant from a brand called Schmidt's, and this one is coconut and pineapple. I actually bought this off ASOS, so I just wanted to give it a try. It's like £8, which I know for a deodorant seems quite expensive, but it is really, really nice. Isle of Paradise has been a favourite of mine for ages. That's the tanning product that I use. It's the only tanning product I use. I actually always have the little dropper bottle, which is what I pop into one of my moisturisers, and that just gives the face a nice glow. So you might be able to recognise a few different brands on here. There are a couple of brands, i.e. this here, which I haven't actually finished the product of, and I saw it as a bit of a waste to just throw it away. So this is my Prairie Eye Cream. Haven't got much of that left, but I'm going to just continue using that. But I do have some cruelty-free alternatives as well. I think I've just received one from Elemis, so I'm going to try using that. But so far, favourite brands are Rennes, 110%. So this is the Rennes Glow Daily Vitamin C Gel Cream. I'm going to turn it around so that you can see how much I've got left. We're almost on empty with that one now. That has literally been a favourite product of mine. Rennes in general, really good cruelty-free brand. Lots of you guys recommended this, the Glow Tonic. I actually haven't used that very much, so I need to try using that more because I do actually quite like it. This is one thing that I wanted to address and talk about though, because one thing that comes with deciding to go cruelty-free is a lot of research. Now my first initial thoughts were that a lot of the big brands that I used, Clinique, Estee Lauder, Elizabeth Arden, lots of my favourites, NARS, that was a very difficult one to give up, let me tell you. But lots of those brands, I just assumed they were all not cruelty-free. However, there are brands like this, Dermalogica, even Elemis, which I just assumed that both of those would not be cruelty-free, and actually they are. However, there's a caveat to this, and this is where I've discovered there are almost like different levels of being cruelty-free. So you have brands, I'm going to use Dermalogica as an example. Dermalogica is owned by Unilever, and Unilever has other brands under that umbrella that do test on animals or that potentially sell their products in China. So that I haven't quite gone so far as to completely avoid brands like Dermalogica that are owned by a bigger brand who has other brands that do test on animals. I haven't quite gone that far, but perhaps I will do in my journey. So I've actually found skincare to be relatively easy because there's a few brands in skincare which I love, Lumen being one of them. That is a Nordic brand. Elemis, of course, which we've discovered is cruelty-free as well. This is my other drawer, which is full of all my other bits and bobs, kind of like the overflow. So in here I tend to have products which I haven't used yet. So I've got all of this Ultra Smart Elemis collagen stuff to start using, and then I've got some other bits and bobs hidden underneath as well. So some more Dermalogica, obviously the Body Shop, which is a firm favourite of mine. I've got a few bits and bobs in there, more Lumen. Now if I close this up and go into my makeup section, this is where I've seen the biggest change and the biggest cull in items. So in here, the majority of this was filled with NARS because I used to love NARS, but unfortunately, as they sell their products in China, that was one of the first big brands that had to be eradicated from my collection. So Lumen, as I've mentioned, this is one of my favourite brands, but I could do with some more suggestions for cruelty-free makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I tend to wear the same kind of things, and I wear the same look, if you like, on my face every day. This was a new discovery of mine back in, when was it, January? I think some of you might have seen me buying this at Disney Springs in a Disney vlog, and this is Tarte. I have to admit I haven't used this a lot. This was supposed to be my replacement for the NARS tinted moisturiser. However, I got sent this from Lumen, which is actually a way better substitute, and this is the Instant Glow Beauty Serum, and I believe this also comes in a few different shades, and I wear that over the top of this, which is the UV primer, and as you can see I have a backup bottle there because I love this so much. I wear this every single day. It's also got an SPF of 30 in there. Oh, actually that's what I wanted to ask you guys. So this is the element which I'm struggling with, and it's in here. So it is sun protection. Now this is the brand that I would always use for sun protection, and it is French brand Roche Posay. They are not cruelty free, so again, like NARS, they've had to be eradicated from my beauty regime. However, I have kept their sun protection products because I'm struggling to find a brand which covers, I suppose, all of the aspects of sun protection. So there's been a lot of reports that sun protection is damaging coral reefs and all that kind of thing. I think there's some sort of law in Hawaii where you can't wear a certain kind of sun protection. I'm sorry, I'm doing a terrible job of giving you guys the facts. Hit Google, it's more reliable than me, but I've read that somewhere. So I could do with any cruelty-free and eco-friendly sun protection recommendations, if you will. Thank you. So that's a little update from me and my new kind of cruelty-free beauty regime thing. I know I haven't really showed you guys a regime, but if you did want to see a video with maybe like the exact products that I use on a daily basis and why I like them, or maybe a cruelty-free favourites kind of video maybe, or something makeup related, then let me know and I will add that to the list of things which we need to film, which is currently a list as long as my arm. But I would be more than happy to share all of these new findings with you guys. And if you've got any cruelty-free brands that you love or any like really cool products, I promise I'm going to make a glossy, what's it called? A glossier order this week. I have yet to try one single product from that brand, so I'm going to make an order and I'm going to try some bits and bobs out. So maybe that will be in a vlog, not next week, because next week is going to be a what I wore in a week vlog, so stay tuned for that one, but maybe in the week after. The package hopefully should have arrived by then and I can test out those products, let you guys know what I think. So that's it for this week. I'm going to sign off here. Bid you all a lovely day and I will catch you guys on Sunday, and it's going to be like a little how to accessorise your summer outfits video, so I will see you then.